Hi everyone. Welcome to RSB Healthcare Consulting. 3 things to remember about high deductible plans. As regulators and industry overseers deploy new mandates and guidelines to make sure providers don't get set in their ways, many back-office aspects of the healthcare business remain stuck in the past. Take patient collections, for example. Given that even the most efficient medical practices often put unpaid balances on the back burner, collections is an area where providers rarely invest much effort adapting to changing patient expectations or embracing new best practices. But that shouldn't be the case. High-deductible health plans continue to rise in prominence, making patients responsible for far more out-of-pocket costs than they used to be. In order to manage your medical practice's collections process effectively, it's important to understand why high-deductible plans have had such an impact on the healthcare landscape. 1. They change patients' choices knowing that they're on the hook for the bulk of the cost. Patients with high-deductible plans often delay recommended treatments or skip care altogether. Studies have shown that a patient's healthcare spending goes down 14%, on average, when he or she shifts into a high-deductible plan. In 2014, 30% of Americans whose deductibles represented 5% or more of their annual income chose not to visit a doctor when they had a medical problem. Beyond preventive care, patients can have a hard time understanding the importance or value of a procedure or test. Ultimately, it is always the patient's decision to opt for or against a treatment plan or course of care. But the doctors who will succeed best in the new healthcare landscape will be those that can be direct and straightforward, with themselves and with patients, about what care is truly important. Communicate the why behind your medical decisions and follow up with patients who skip critical visits. 2. They involve HSAs. Many higher deductible plans are paired with health savings accounts, tax-free savings plans designed to encourage patients to save up front for potential health care expenses. Others involve employer-sponsored health reimbursement arrangements or HRAs. Some refer to HSA and HRA-inclusive plans as consumer-focused healthcare plans. The problem is that many physician practices skimp on insurance checks or neglect to consider that a savings plan is involved in the patient's financial situation and simply bill as usual, causing problems down the road. HSAs are one aspect of the new high-deductible reality that efficient revenue cycle management routines can't ignore. Train your staff on how to verify if savings or reimbursement plans are part of a patient's coverage and insist that they be diligent about eligibility checks. If patients don't understand how their consumer-focused plans work, they should be able to learn from the staff at your practice. 3. They make it harder to collect. It's only logical that patients who incur hefty medical expenses under higher deductible plans will have sticker shock when their medical bills arrive in the mail. The key to avoiding sending your patients to collections is to be upfront and clear about pricing from the get-go. Consider creating a rate sheet with your self-pay pricing details and posting it in your office, or sharing it with every patient when they check in or when they're making decisions about their care. After the procedures are rendered, encourage patients to pay by being flexible about how and when they do. Offer payment plans right away if you notice patients postponing payment. Thank you for your time. Contact us to collaborate on our email info@rsbhealthcareconsulting.com or our website www.rsbhealthcareconsulting.com.